Okay, welcome to EGCon first game. Some technical stuff here. I put this together in the last few days, so it has not been play tested. Hopefully, it will go relatively smooth. I think there's some funny stuff. Um, as far as some technical stuff, you all should have access to your characters. The You may want to. I'm going to close this window because I'm making a bunch of trash noise. Hold on. Alrighty. As far as technical stuff here, I gave everybody a magic item of some type. Troy has a dagger of venom. Surely, check out. You have a staff of healing. Jeff has magic armor. Britta has a rapier. Annie has a cloak of protection. Abed has a potion of speed, and there are 3 potions of healing you can distribute however you like. Just make sure that the person who has those has them in their inventory. For those that have not used Roll20, you can type in potion of healing on the little eye in the upper right-hand corner compendium, and then just drag it out and drop it onto your character sheet. So take care of those 3 potions of healing. They will possibly be used. I don't care who has them. Everybody has, we're not, this isn't a campaign, but everybody has, walking around gold, 10, 15 gold or something, whatever. It will not, it will maybe come into play at some issue, but.
Okay, my apologies. I missed the item for Jeff. My apologies.
Just
Just
a
a rapier.
There. I think it's that Jeff has the studded leather +1. I've already added it to your character sheet.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you.
Yep, there it is. My bad. I see it. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Noted, so you guys know any kind of weird magic that you have. I am not using any API scripts on this, so we're going to kind of go as kind of move along as best we can. The magic items also, you should have handouts there, so you can click those and actually see what they do in case you don't know. That is all really about the. Do we have any people that have not used Roll20 at all? No? Cool. So it's pretty much click and do stuff. All right. We will
I got a
get
question
into
just real fast.
questions.
Did we take did essentially we get the average HP at each level?
Yeah, the characters were built by the character mancer, and I just clicked through it and took the.
I think it factored in the tough feat then for me.
And that so
Should be like an extra 6 hit points.
Extra 6 hit points. Probably not because it got the feat. What's a paladin's D10?
Yeah, D10.
So con. So you should have 4 times 6, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, I don't care. Throw whatever. Throw another 4 on there, or yeah, 6 on there. Cool. Any generic questions before we start the actual role play? All right. We will start here.
And yeah, my stream just got demonetized.
Yeah, well, there will be a bunch of community stuff. Not.
You're good.
Not necessarily songs, but yeah.
You're good.
Excellent. All right, you are all members of the. Oops. Off of this. Let me get back to here. You are all members of the Gallendor Adventurer Academy. It is a local adventurer academy that takes those that aren't able to make it into actual adventurer guilds. So kind of the cast-offs of the, you couldn't get in the fighter guild, come to the Galandor Community Adventure Academy. That is where you can earn your associate adventurer degree, your AA, and so that's where you've all met and you've all friends and you've gone a few years to the to that location. Unfortunately, there's been some distressing news recently. Just a couple of days ago, the dean of the academy has gone missing, and not sure what's up, but it looked like the his office had been sort of ransacked, and you've gone to the local authorities, and nobody seems to care that he's actually missing. Um, and so you find yourself at a local tavern, uh, discussing the issue and wondering, what's happened what's happened to the dean. And it's a pretty it's a pretty sad affair for you, but you do notice uh, over in the corner, a couple of people from the local guilds. And as you're drinking your mead and trying to figure out kind of what's your next step to do, one of the one of the ladies, Lavernica, comes up and says, "Oh, I didn't know it was half price for losers." And one of the other fighter guilds comes up from the fighter guild. You recognize him as Bing Bong, and he says, "Oh, they'll never make it in the real world." Yeah, come on, Lavernico. We don't need to be associated with these with these guys. And another dude, Mar, comes over, and he says, "I don't know. It's kind of fun." And he says, "Hey, Jeff, play me a little something."
Sure, I would love to play.
Uh-huh.
And I would play basically some type of nice little song insulting them.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, give me a performance roll.
Okay. I'm so happy to make me perform that. Thank you. Performance. I clicked
If I was stupid enough to not give you proficiency
goes.
performance.
We did.
23.
Yeah. Let me fix the
he-
character sheet.
Yeah, it's quite insulting. As a matter of fact, you get some chuckles from the other people around the bar, and Lavernica tosses up her nose and walks away, and Mar his head goes down, and you're able to kind of drive them away. And after a little while later, Bing Bong comes back. He says, "Well," so I see that I've heard about your dean missing, and he says, "It's too bad nobody even cares." And he goes, "Look, it's not even up on the local quest board." And he rips down the paper that's up on the quest board there, and he shows it to everyone. And so he says he doesn't even make it onto the local quest. And but good luck with that. So
So I do want to make sure that we actually want to find the dean. Just throwing it out there. I mean, I haven't been
Yeah. the dean is, he's a character, but you've been going to school for quite a few years now, so it kind of feels like a family member, the crazy family member. Yeah,
Yeah,
Shirley,
the
Shirley reminds the group what her specified deity would do.
of course, yeah, and yeah. So after some talking and stuff, you figure, hey, you know what? Maybe it's up to you. You're adventure academy. I mean, sure, you may not be guild level, but you've got skills, and maybe finding the dean is the way to go. Either that, or you could go look for some sky spider eggs or something, whichever. Most bored of you. uh, where to start? Where to start? Troy happens to know with his dealings, his underworld dealings. There may be somebody that can help you out. It's a nefarious character um, that runs a local thieves guild, but he thinks that with a little persuasion and maybe a little coin that he might have some information on where the dean was taken or by whom.
so any better leads or so we got?
Have we checked all the campy dance halls?
There, you've checked all over campus, and there has been no indication he is hiding or crying in a closet anywhere.
Are any masquerades being held at this time?
Uh, there are none. No Burning Mans or anything like that being held.
All right. Well, that was my best lead, so I got nothing.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah, Troy says, yeah, this is a pretty unsavory guy, but we can go check him out, and maybe he'll help us out. And you head to the seedier part of town. And you are outside, hopefully everybody can see, outside of a grocery, what looks to be kind of a grocery store for, it has fruits and vegetables and stuff. And I will let you move around. You can move through whatever.
yeah.
But
So
inside, yeah, so Troy takes the lead, and inside behind the grocery stand, behind the cheese there's an old dude, grumpy looking dude. Yeah, what do you want? Want some cheese? I got carrots, I got cheese, I got bread.
I go ahead and gesture to Troy. Troy, this is all yours. You brought us here.
I look around nefariously. We're looking for somebody.
And Troy, you are looking for the Chang. Somebody? Well, you found somebody. We sell cheese, carrots, bread.
Looking for the Chang.
His eyes dart back and forth. He obviously is unsettled. Never heard of him.
Well, perhaps if we bought some of these cheeses and carrots, then he would be more inclined.
I do have a large quota of cheese and carrots to sell.
Well,
And
why don't you point us at the best cheese?
He brings up two big blocks of cheese and scoops up a whole thing of carrots and puts them in a box for you. And he says, This is a lot of cheese and carrots. I'd say it's probably 20 gold pieces worth of cheese and carrots. And it's, of course, a silver piece worth of cheese and carrots.
I don't know
Start
what kind of
crying.
shop you're running, but that's a little much.
So expensive.
He says, I got the quota. And that's what cheese and other items cost.
I don't think I have that many.
You do have it amongst you.
Well,
I mean, yeah, I have 15 gold.
I have 10.
So we can pay him this money, or we can try to haggle him down.
Yeah.
And I don't know of anybody better suited for that task than Mr. Winger.
of course.
Mm.
So I go ahead and step forward. So, did I catch your name, good sir?
My name's Leonard.
Leonard, okay. So, Leonard, is that mold on the cheese? And I start to kind of go on and on about the different types of cheeses and different types
Sure.
of carrots and all nice, very sarcastically almost, but part of a performance, like a perform check, if you'd be so kind.
Sure. You can
And I go on and on and on for about a minute or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can give me a persuasion, or that should be the same as performance. If you're not,
Actually, if you'd be so kind, I would like to do.
you. Oh, I see. Enthralling performance. Aha. All right.
But the different types of cheeses and different great cheeses that you can put on frozen pizzas.
Great. Yeah. All right. That's all right. He will roll.
That's also the only thing I remember about Leonard, other than him sticking out his tongue and raspberrying.
I remember Chef Leonard all the time.
Yeah, he really is interested in that cheese story. As a matter of fact, he can't get enough of it. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
you're excited,
can-
right? Want to go share that experience with Shane? Let's go find him.
That is a great idea, he says. And Leonard drops the cheese box with cheese and carrots box, and he says, "Right this way." And he ducks through a door in the back. And if you follow him along, this is obviously kind of a back room, and he comes into a dining room area, and there's a couple other kind of thievy looking guys in the corner, and they look at you. Yeah,
So there's nobody in this room?
there's nobody in this room. In this room that you're in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shirley would like to pick up a piece of cheese and
Sure.
start eating it on the way.
Shirley has cheese. Yes, you can grab as much as you like. Nobody is
It's
paying
cheap.
attention to you.
Good.
Yeah, some really sketchy looking guys have been sitting at this table, and it looks like they've been enjoying some of their own food. And Leonard says, they're here to see the Chang. And these guys look shocked, like, how can you just say that out loud? But yeah, they don't understand. So move it, Leonard says. And these two stand up and move to the side, and Leonard kind of just gently presses the table, and it slides aside, and a ladder goes down into the basement, and you all follow down into the basement.
I was going to be mad if he wasn't a dark elf.
So you see a dark elf kind of over by a bunch of chests. It looks like he's sort of practicing picking locks and whatnot. And the two gentlemen also follow you down along with Leonard. And you happen to notice in the shadows off to the south, uh, kind of a crazy looking guy staring at you. He's picking his teeth with his dagger, and then down around the other corner, you see a guy with kind of his head tucked under his hat, and he's staring at you too intently. And it's kind of a dark place, but this is obviously a place where they've, bring the loot and the various ill-gotten gains. And Chang turns his attention to you and says, "Leonard, what's the meaning of this? Why have they been brought down here? That's not cool." And Leonard says, "Well, this one said he wanted to do business with you." Well. That's a little different. I'm always up for some business. And he looks at, since Jeff brought him down, he looks at Jeff and says, "And what kind of business are we doing today?"
We're here to exchange some information.
Information exchange. Well, that sounds reasonable enough. What kind of information are you looking for?
Okay. The Dean.
The Dean. You'll have to be more specific than that.
Do I? If you don't know who, you're not very good at your job.
Well, that is true. The compliments, of course. He said, "Yes, I've heard about this missing Dean. I may know a thing or two. Of course, information doesn't come free."
Of course not. As long as it's good information, we can bargain.
"Oh, of course. He says, I have just the thing." And he reaches into his, he seems a little crazy, but he reaches into one of the boxes and he comes up this table and drops a box on the table. And he says, "I'll tell you what, I've been wanting to use this." And he says, we'll play a little game for the information. I'll ask you 3 riddles, and if you get the riddles right, I'll tell you the information. If you get the riddles wrong, well, then I get a little something from you. Who would like to play?
Hey, Miss Straight A student, get over here. Annie.
Annie, you want to play?
Just move farther away.
Nobody steps up?
Does it have to be one-on-one? Or can we all join together? Isn't it more fun in
no.
groups?
No. Well, I'll let everybody help with the answer, but only one person gets to answer.
Leonard, my good friend, will you help us once again?
Leonard says, "Sure," and he starts walking forward, and Chang puts his hand out. No. I don't think so.
Worth a try.
3 simple riddles, my friends. You can all join in. Just one gets to play.
I'll do it then.
Okay. So.
Yeah, like Jeff, we like getting ready to step up, kind of puffed up, and then Britta said that. He's like, "Oh, thank God," and kind of goes back down.
All right, so Britta steps up, and Chang says, I'll ask you riddles. You can all, of course, decide the answer, but Britta is the one that has to give the final answer." And he says, "If you don't mind, just put your hand inside the box."
What's in the box? Oh, wrong show.
What's in the box? Oh, nothing's in the box. And he shows the box, and of course there's nothing in it.
All right.
Britta places her hand in the box. He says, "Very simple riddles. We'll start with the easy one." And he whips out a piece of paper and he says, he shows it to you, and it's a riddle one. He says, "What do you call this noisy elf's father?" Mhm. Did everybody see it?
Yeah, I see it.
He
I
says,
think
"I will sell." He says, "I will sell hints if you like 5 gold."
Do we need to ask you for the answer, or do you think
Well, you may
Magnitude
talk.
has any suggestions?
Magnitude might.
I like that.
Do we have it,
Brit-
Britta?
Britta, do you know the answer?
I'm not sure on this one.
And it just is he trying to say is pop pop?
It's Pop's Pop.
Is that your final answer, Britta? You must say it.
That doesn't sound like the right answer.
It's Snack Crackle Pop. It's the elf. So
Yeah.
his dad would be his pop. And since Magnitude is right there, Pop's Pop.
That's what
Yeah,
that's what
you
we'll
just
answer
call
'cause
him.
I don't have an answer.
Pop, pop. Yeah.
So Britta says pop pop, and Chang says, "Excellent, 1 down." And you feel your hand tingle a little bit, but nothing else happens. He says, "On to number 2," and he whips out a little piece of paper, and it's got a big treasure chest on it. "It's a treasure many seek. What do you call this orphan's chest?"
Hmm.
I sell hints.
Oh, I know.
Ah, you do.
I think I know.
What we got?
This is kind of a stretch, right? Orphan, little orphan Annie, Annie's chest, Annie's boobs.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean,
The
I was
monkey.
thinking that but there wasn't a monkey. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no monkey.
Is that your answer, Britta?
It's
You
a
must-
stretch.
It's Annie's boobs.
You must say it.
It's her
probably is.
chest.
All right. Yeah. It's Annie's boobs.
Excellent. 2 down, only 1 to go. And you feel your hand tingle a little bit, but nothing bad happens.
Good one on that one, Shirley.
Wait. Shirley says, be careful, Britta.
Nice. He pulls out another final riddle, and he shows it to everyone. This is the hardest one. And he says, "An evening of laughter and dance, where men usually wear the pants. Not so with these dancing shoes. In this dance, the women choose."
So there was an episode where the women had to ask, or am I completely off?
Nope. Isn't that
Uh,
usually called a Sadie Hawkins dance or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
but Britta got it wrong. It's the
I know there was a prom too.
what's the name of that singer? Because it was her name instead of Sadie
Oh.
Hawkins.
Oh, yeah.
I know her
I-
songs.
Yeah.
Well, what's one of the songs?
Sophie V. Hawkins, that's what it was. Sophie V. Hawkins dance.
Britta must be the one to answer.
All right. So that's what I'm going to say then.
Excellent. You've got all 3 riddles correct. And he says, "That's unfortunate," as he looks at the box, and Britta's hand tingles a little bit, but nothing else happens. Oh, I didn't get to claim a little life for myself. And he takes the box over and he puts it back in storage. Well,
That
you've
is
all played
exactly what
wonderfully.
he needs. A life.
You've all played wonderfully. He says, I know two things. He says, the the dean has been kidnapped by an evil necromancer. In order to defeat the evil necromancer, you'll need to find the sword of Duquesne. And I just so happen to have a map of where that is. And he pulls out a map and shows it to you. It's hidden underground in the Cave of Holes and guarded by an evil beast. And he says, once you have the sword of Duquesne, you should be able to defeat the necromancer. And he pulls out and he says, his location is just south of the Skull River at the edge of the Forest of Frustrations. And he says, that's all I know. I don't know why he chose the dean or what he needs him for, but I did hear through the grapevine that that's who's holding him. And he says, now, is there anything else that I can interest you in? And he says, I have these wonderful set of gloves and gauntlets, and I have some arrows and all kinds of wonderful things. And he pulls them out, and they look just way beyond anything that you guys, have money for. But they do look magical and powerful.
Hmm.
No one.
I ask him thief style if he can just cut us a break and give us some.
Oh, yeah, you thieves can't him, and nobody really knows what you're doing. But he chuckles. He laughs maniacally. Actually, if I can do a Chang laugh, I would. Oh, I should have downloaded a Chang laugh. Let's see. No, I don't. He laughs maniacally. I didn't get to where I was in this position by giving things away. Oh, those academy people. And he says, Kugler, Leonard, show them out the back. And Kugler and Leonard lead you out the back. And there is a little trolley down here that you hop on. And it takes you through the sewers. If you so desire, you want to see that, you can. But it takes you through the sewers. And and as you're leaving, the Chang says, I would hurry. There's no telling what the necromancer is going to do. Usually, it's nothing good with live people. And they funnel you out the back, and you end up back outside. So, there you go. You have options.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! You can skip the Sword of Duquesne if you like, or you can try that, get that first, or you can just let let him die if you want. That's fine. Go back to the bar and drink some.
Yeah, let's
Well,
not let Jeff
we,
make
we
this choice.
obviously need to save. We obviously need to save the dean.
I've always wanted to have a magic sword. Weave it around.
I'm not
After the
sure
sword?
if Lothy was
didn't come out
speaking
right.
or Troy was speaking.
Troy.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Sword Duquesne.
Yes. Sorry.
No, we should save the dean. That should be our number one priority.
But if we get the Sword Duquesne, it will help us save the dean. And if the dean's dead by the time we get there, we sell the sword. It is still a win-win for us.
So why do you hate me and Jesus?
How long will you hold on to
Huzzah.
that one? How long will you hold on to that one?
A little bit. A little bit. There's a reason I chose Shirley. She really is my favorite character on the show.
Ah,
Are
you asking-
Go ahead.
that's all you, Scatter. What do you got?
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, if you're all just generally in agreement for the sword, it's not too far away, out of town, luckily enough. And you head toward what is it, the Cave of Holes. And you arrive, and there's actually a lot of holes that head underground, and you find the one that's definitely marked on the map. And you arrive, you're probably in blackness
Yes.
because you're now underground. So you can light source it if you so desire, but you have to tell me who's lighting and how.
I'll take a. What do we have? I do have a lamp with oil. What does anyone else have?
I have the light cantrip.
I like that.
All right. I will Shirley will cast the light cantrip on the end of her staff of healing.
Alrighty.
On the way there,
Yes.
because how long does it take to travel there roughly?
Couple hours.
Okay.
You could. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can. I forgot to mention early on. Pick whatever spells that you want. I put in. I mean, the people that are like, clerics or
Prepared
whatnot, or
casters.
paladins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put things that would probably be helpful, but all right, light spell.
And
And-
also, on the way there, I'm going to regale the party of Jeff's mini conquests in an attempt to inspire them, because I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
very inspiring leader.
Yeah.
We all get an
Yeah.
additional 6 hit points, temporary hit
Oh,
points.
all right. There you go. 6 temp hit points for everybody. As Jeff tells about the time that he won an argument in a bar over a goat, and then the barmaid that he slept with, and yeah, he goes on and on. It's quite
It's
impressive.
inspiring. Yes.
It is inspiring. So Shirley has light. Yeah, temporary charisma. Cool. Anybody else lighting up?
I've
Maybe
got a lamp or something. A hooded lantern.
I have nothing. Probably because I
And
don't have a
oil.
spare hand. For it.
I'm running a rapier anyway, so I'll go ahead and I'm a spellcaster though. Can we Abed, make yourself useful.
Abed will make himself useful. He will light a torch. And all right. So you wind your way down. You can arrange yourself in some other fashion as long as you don't continue down the thing. But you end up getting down in what looks like to be kind of man-made or humanoid-made tunnels after you wind your way kind of down into the cave. You hear some water dripping to the south, and everybody can roll me perception checks.
Oop. Why did that happen with advantage?
It's probably set that way
Character sheet.
automatically. Jeff, blah blah blah. Well, Abed, he's up front, and he says,
Okay.
he says,
Yeah.
I hear some, I hear some talking to the west down the hall. I'd try to be quiet. And he kind of sneaks forward a little bit so see if he can see what's down there. But he does not hear anything, or he does not see anything.
All right. Shirley's going to stay in the back because she's the other light source.
Alrighty.
And I'll stay with her because heavy armor.
All right, Britta's back there. Abed the monk moves forward a little bit.
Wait, does Abed the monk have a nickname of some kind?
He's Abed the undiagnosable.
I was just going to say, being a monk, he could be kick puncher.
Yeah. Yeah, I will let Troy lead forward since I know where things are and Troy does not. So.
It's worth a try to get Abed to do it.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So yeah, to the south there is a little. If you noticed to the south passage, it looks like it leads to a little bit of a drop off, about 5 or 10 feet. About 10 feet down, there's a pool of water, and there's another passageway on the other side. To the west, like I said, it opens up. It looks like it continues, so you can go either direction. Although you'll have to figure out some way around the drop-off water if you go south. You're in free motion, free movement, so you can move until you don't.
Yeah,
until
that
you
looks
see
like way
something.
too much work. Pass. I say we go over here. And Jeff, something catches Jeff's eye.
Jeff, you see in the distance a little bit, so everybody kind of hold up. You see a little bit in the darkness. It looks like a hobgoblin, and he's talking to. They look to be hobguarding this passageway south, and he's talking to another hobgoblin, and it's something about something about a recent anniversary. If anybody speaks goblin, otherwise they're just ranting on and on, but they're talking to one another. Obviously guarding the southern direction. Troy, make me a stealth roll, please. Yeah, Troy's stealthy enough. They do not notice you, but if you move closer, they will.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to go ahead and attack, or
I'm like, no, we should try to peacefully solve this. Maybe if we explain to them our need of the sword, they'll just give it to us.
You just kind of stare at Britta in disbelief. I am failing Jeff because I don't have any good one-liners at the moment.
I admit, if we were able to resolve this peacefully, that would be nice.
Fuck it. I lean against the wall and just kind of go, after you, ladies. Let's see what happens. And when you inevitably fail, I'll come bail your ass out of the fire. Because that's what Jesus would do, Shirley.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to it, ladies. Come on, Annie, Britta.
So you walk forward, and as soon as you kind of get within they're noticed, they were, like I said, they weren't really hobguarding too well. They spin and turn towards you, and they have their little spears out, and they say, Does anybody speak Goblin?
I do not.
Shirley does not.
Britta happens to speak Goblin. Even if it's on her character sheet, she does. They say, Halt! What are you doing down here?
Hail, good hobgoblins. We have come in search of an artifact that will aid us on our quest.
You shouldn't be down here.
It's like,
Uh,
I acknowledge that we have come onto your rightful land,
Thank
but if you'll just hear us out, I'm sure we can reach some sort of arrangement.
This one turns to the other. Goldback, this one annoying. Let's kill. And Goldback says, Clang, right. Let's kill. And they try to kill you for being annoying. So there you go.
Jesus, do now, Shirley.
So let's do initiative. I was going to just group initiate this, but I don't have that API. So click on your character and then click the initiative thing if you don't know how to do that. I think. Oh, did that guy get in there? Oh, sorry, Eddie. Sorry. Oh, that was Abed. Okay, he's in. Let me do my hobgoblins. Hobgoblins are in. And we're Joy Jet, blah, blah, blah.
There's only one hobgoblin. Is in.
Oh, that's okay. They'll both go on the same thing. That's nice of me. Oh, that's they're named different. I'll put them in different. Okay. All right. Is that everybody? Wait, Jeff, Shirley. Who am I missing?
3, 4, 5. Missing
Abed?
Abed.
Oh, I thought I did him. Oh, I just must not have. Must not have. All right. All right, Troy. They make obvious threatening advances toward Britta. Clang and Goldback.
Where exactly? And I sneak up on whichever one's on the right, sneak style,
All right.
and
Clang.
stab him.
All right. You can make the movement up to there if you want to get in front of Britta.
Roy and Abed are in combat.
Yeah, so with I think you can just click on the
Oh, sneak
dagger.
attack. I see it. Or the dagger or the sneak attack.
If you'll actually
sneak attack.
You'll actually get a sneak attack if you hit.
Okay.
Because your special character thing, we were within nobody's within 5 feet. But yeah, roll. So we'll click on the dagger of venom to actually hit. It'll roll to hit. 8 is the first one, so that actually misses. So you go up and try to stab Clang, and he definitely dodges out of the way as he moves closer towards Britta. Shirley.
All right. Shirley is going to furl her brow, declare that the hobgoblin needs Jesus, and cast Sacred Flame.
Alrighty. On Clang.
Yep.
All right. I actually have character sheets for these guys. This is a dex save. All right. He made it. So that's a 0 damage, right?
Yeah, for Sacred Flame it is.
Sacred Flame, yeah. This Clang is wily. You take the dagger, swing at him, he dodges. A bunch of heavenly light comes down. He jumps out of the way. Britta.
a reaction. All right. So after giving peace a chance, it's time to give the rapier a chance.
Sure.
All right. So go ahead and move to here.
Alrighty. Uh, 14. I don't think so. Nope. These guys have on some chainmail and yeah, it's that one kind of clinks off his chainmail.
All right.
Annie. Annie, I don't think you've been talking. Zen.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll cast a hold on this one and back away.
Alrighty. Person. Let's
Wisdom.
see. Yeah, wisdom save.
13.
Yeah, no,
Jeez.
he's not having any of it. He's definitely riled up and coming for you. Jeff.
Oh, I look at the hobgoblin right here
Yep.
and tell him that your mother picks up more tiles than a gelatinous cube. Vicious mockery.
Nice. Vicious mockery. Let's see. What's my wisdom save on that? Let's see if I continue my great saves. Yes. Is that half or not?
It's nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they're not having anything. They're not impressed by you at all, Jeff.
Oh,
Or the
that.
insult. Yeah. And Clang, he turns to Britta. And because Britta's the one who's annoying. And 12 will not hit you.
Nope.
And oh, that's interesting. Okay. Abed. Abed is quite quick. He will come running up and do a punch kick puncher. And oh, yeah, he kick punches him quite well. And Goldback takes a big oof to the solar plexus and does not look good. But he will try to stab Abed with his sword and does so. Oh, and he will use that. No, he can't. So he'll do this. And Abed gets slashed across the arm.
Oh, well, I had a response to that attack. Sorry.
Oh, sure. Yeah, what's that?
I'm going to use my reaction to give that hobgoblin a disadvantage on its attack.
Oh, okay. I will. Not sure. Let's see. The so I'll roll it again, and we'll just take the first one instead of taking the 16 on the as a disadvantage. Okay, he still hits and does the damage. Troy. It is back to you with Clang jumping around trying to stab Britta.
I will try and do another sneak attack,
Okay.
dagger style.
Dagger away. Yeah, that hits. And so you can click this when you click the dagger venom over on the thing, it'll roll damage. If you have your sneak attack checked, it'll add that damage.
Like so, or
You'll click the dagger venom that's underneath the 25 on the right hand side in the chat. So Sorry, actual name dagger.
Oh, I see. I see.
There you go. So yeah, so that does yeah. So Troy plunges a dagger into Clang and just rips all the way down his chest, and entrails go everywhere, and Clang falls to the ground, quite dead. Shirley.
Shirley is going to. Nothing fancy, just another sacred flame on the remaining hobgoblin.
Alrighty.
Jeez, look at that roll.
That's a deck save.
Yeah.
Yep. Goldback is wily, that one.
Yeah.
Britta.
It's all 1 points of damage.
Britta
Right,
moves
I
in.
move to there and attempt to stab it with a rapier.
Alrighty. The rapier clangs off its armor. Clangs off its armor.
Do I actually have advantage?
You don't.
Like,
It
since
just
we're flanking?
no. There's no flank advantage in 5e.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Annie.
He will try to shoot something, spell something. Let's see. What can Annie do? Magic missile? At the last.
Annie
Yeah.
can magic missile, sure.
Mhm.
That's pretty much that's pretty much auto damage. Yeah, magic missile comes screaming from Annie and slams in the chest of Goldback, and he takes a step back. And I take it Jeff is AFK.
I just sat back down.
Oh, all right, Jeff. There's one gold. There's a Goldback is left.
No, I'm just gonna try the same thing, and I didn't look up another taunt because Mother came in, but I'm gonna try again. Vicious Mockery.
Vicious mockery. Wisdom.
How about no loot is
Yeah,
no loot is worth
Yeah.
looking at you. There we go.
yeah. That definitely got him. And so, did that roll damage? Roll me some
It does
damage on
not.
that.
So it's D6, correct? 1d4.
D4. Yep.
But disadvantage, I believe, on next attack.
Yep. Oh yeah, he shakes his head and some blood is trickling down his nose. And Ovid goes in for the kick puncher hit, and Goldback with his dying breath grabs onto Britta, his hand grasping on her on her armor. Tell my wife Lisa I love her, and tell my kids Brimrock and Grignog I tried to kill the human trash. And he falls to the ground. Dead.
And I say, I'll think it's best to not pass on that racism.
Yeah, so there are 2 dead hobgoblins there.
Well, waste not, want not. Let's see what they got.
They have long swords and chainmail, and they have a couple of gold pieces on them. But yeah, but if anybody needs chainmail or long swords, and that makes them better, they can. And to the south, you hear a lot of water, a lot of kind of watery, splashy sounds. And to the west, the passageway continues. Anyone?
Oh, sorry. Do you have any clue from them which way they came? They were
Uh,
guarding around this area, weren't they?
yeah, it looked like they were just guarding both these passageways.
Hmm.
So,
I would press south.
and he starts heading off south. Uh, and you get to a kind of a dock type of area that looks like it's, overlooking a bunch of kind of a underground small little pond or lake.
Hmm.
And Abed will move up for some light source. And there are there are stones that lead across the water,
Oh,
and there also looks to be some glowy firefly type of things floating above the water. They don't look to be threatening.
well, let's explore the shores or whatever we call it, the edges first.
All right, Shirley just starts heading off. Uh-huh. And she goes down. And Shirley, eventually you run into a dock across the way that kind of leads into nowhere. It's sort of a stone up against the stone. It looks like it was just built as far as maybe a fishing dock or something. The northern passage here leads you back to the entrance.
Okay.
Just you would be south of the pool that you would have to have joined.
Stepping away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Right. Let's continue down.
All right. Like I said, this southern passage just runs into rock.
Oh,
So
all right. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing down there of
So
any.
nothing.
Nothing down there.
No secret doors.
No secret doors. No.
Guess we have to hop the rocks.
You could hop the rocks. You could go back the other. You can go around the thing this way if you so desire.
There's a northern passage up here.
Yeah, that too. We'll try.
So
No,
Shirley seems to be taking the lead, so everybody can follow her if they want.
He's on a mission from God.
Mhm.
oh gosh.
Put the sunglasses on. Let's do this.
So we go.
She just quietly sings in the cave. This little
Yeah.
light of mine.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Shirley,
goblin.
stop right there. This is kind of a mud flat thing, and you hold on a sec. What comes out of the? Yeah, an arrow comes out of the darkness and just misses you and sticks into the wall right here. And you hear a voice. And Britta, you recognize that as attack now.
Oh,
And out of the corners, we will do this once more. So roll me up initiative again, because you decided to go this direction. Let's see. I've got one.
oh, Ben roll.
And this. And this. All right. Oh, I got to do Abed. He's this direction. And I'm assuming that Troy is gone, so I will put Troy in. All right. I think that's everybody. Jeff, you notice out the arrow just miss Shirley and sink into the wall, and you hear the screams of what you assume are more hobgoblins. Actually, you hear a scream of what sounds to be a meaner hobgoblin.
Coming from what direction?
West,
Okay.
but
So
it's
I'm
off
gonna
in the darkness.
I'm gonna go ahead and step forward.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at this hobgoblin right here.
Yeah.
And of course, more vicious mockery. You aren't being the person Mr. Rogers thought you could be.
Sure. Roll it up.
It's a DC save.
Oh yeah. Wisdom DC. Yeah.
13, I believe.
Yeah. He's definitely shaken by your harsh words. And he shakes his head vigorously as he tries to get your head out of your words out of his mind. A little blood trickles out of his ear.
D4, but like I said, the
A larger hobgoblin steps around the corner. And like I said, he's obviously leading the charge. And he throws a javelin at Shirley and misses. Troy is probably not here.
I'm back.
Okay, cool. Troy. Hobgoblin captain threw a javelin at Shirley, and this one up here has been viciously mocked. I'm not sure what you can see.
I can see one that got mocked.
Yep.
Where's the other one? Is
The other
it?
one's around the corner.
Yeah.
So you'd have to move forward to see it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Um. Am I close enough to the mocked one to run in and attack him?
What's your movement?
Uh,
30. Probably not.
Okay.
You could shoot it with a bow, or you could double move and get up there if you wanted. But you couldn't.
I'll shoot him with the bow.
Or I
The
think
short.
do
Or-
you have a bonus action where you can move, where you can
Yeah.
dash?
I see.
Cunning action?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so you could use your bonus action and your movement to get up there and still attack if you so desire.
All right. Yes, I'll dash up there.
Troy, in
And,
a super act of bravery, dashes ahead of everyone.
using those football skills.
T-Bone to the rescue. And I will stab him.
Yeah, that stabs. And you can sneak attack because that's special, so roll that. So I don't think you get the poison. I think you've already used the poison on that dagger of venom.
Yeah.
I think that's a once a.
Oh.
Yeah. So still, once again, Troy plunges a dagger into the heart of basically almost punches him in the heart with it, and he collapses to the ground in a pile of blood. This hobgoblin sees Troy up there, and he will try to shoot him. Does 14 hit your AC? Troy?
I'm 14.
You're
So
14, so yes. So an arrow sinks into you for 6 points of damage.
oh no!
Yeah.
This is a story.
And Abed sees his friend Troy in trouble and does a double move over to and does a quick handshake with you. And I got this. And he holds his, well, he doesn't hold his action, but he tries to protect you. Britta. Oh yeah, everybody's got those 6 temp hit points, so right? So
Yep.
Yep.
sweet. So Britta, a stronger, larger hobgoblin is there, and something is firing arrows from somewhere.
Okay, so I got a question about like the land here. Is like this a is this up on like a cliff or something, or is this?
No, it's like just like a mud flat type
Oh,
thing.
okay. Well, I might adjust my move a little bit then. So- Yeah, I can actually get to here then.
Okay.
All right. And go ahead and attempt to hit this one.
Rapier away. Nope, it clings off of his armor.
All right.
Surely.
All right. Shirley is going to cast Guiding Bolts.
Oh, pull out big guns. That hit.
And we're going to cast it at first level.
All right. Yeah, a streaking bolt of holy goodness comes out of Shirley's Subway sandwich holy symbol and strikes true. Annie.
Any witch bolt?
Ooh, okay. Annie will witch bolt. Pulling out the big guns on this guy. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, let me see. First level. Okay.
Yeah, but
Oh.
there is now a lightning arc between Annie and the captain, and it does not seem to be going away. So yeah, they're joined by lightning. Jeff.
For now, I'm just going to step up here, and I'm just going to go ahead and do Vicious Mockery again. I'm trying to say my spells and for something a little bit more threatening.
Sure. Mock away. Oh, sorry, he's wisdom save. Yeah, he does not care about your mockery. As a matter of fact, he's too busy trying to kill Britta. And
It happens. I don't blame him for that one.
He misses with both of those. Troy. Troy's the one doing major damage with the sneak.
All right. I run up and sneak attack.
All right. Give it a hit. Yeah, that hits. And 11 points to this guy. Yeah, once again, Troy ripping and tearing with the. As a matter of fact, this hobgoblin is. Cool. All right, this hobgoblin sees Troy as a threat and shoots at him. And a 12 misses. Hobbit sees that this one's trying to attack Troy, and he runs down and tries to punch kick him. Does so quite well. And Britta. Britta, they'll get an opportunity attack if you move away from the captain. can do it. They'll get a swing at you. I'm not hearing you, Britta, if you're talking.
Sorry, like I bumped it and it muted on me. I'm just gonna stay here because I thought Troy had killed this one for some reason.
No. Yes,
Kill
sir.
the north.
All right, so yeah, I'll go ahead and attempt to attack it again.
Okay. Yeah, that hit.
There we go.
And 6 points. A nice stabby, drawing blood. He is not looking happy. He should not have attacked all the humans. Surely.
There we go. Finally, a good sacred flame roll.
Sacred flame roll on the captain.
Yes.
And that's Dex save, I think. Oh yeah. Shirley calls down the power of Jesus to compel him, and it certainly compels him. As the holy flame strikes him, he burns into ash. Annie, unfortunately, you cannot do automatic damage to the. Well, you can do automatic damage to the pile of ash if you so desire, but your witch bolt fries out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that. It's kind of cool, but no. I will move forward to see where the arrow's coming from. Oh.
Okay.
Huh.
I don't know if you can see it, but Abed is down there. Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
I can see it. Does he have cover?
No, you can hit him.
Okay. I'm just going to chill touch that one.
All right.
I guess I missed.
A spectral hand comes out and breezes past him as he deftly steps aside. Jeff.
Hey Shirley, was there a bridge down there? Out of curiosity. I kind of like step back and forth because I'm not getting these damn shoes muddy. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Not that I know. I can't really see that far.
I just kind of shrug my shoulders. Everyone else was like, the shoes. It just, sorry guys, and just delay my action.
Yeah, there you go. Troy. Abed is engaging one.
Run up and try and sneak attack him.
Stab him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stab style.
Man, Troy's been killing it with the rolls. Yeah. That hits and that sneaks. Once again, you all kind of look at Troy like maybe there's something really, he's got kind of a bloodlust going because he has gutted multiple hobgoblins and doesn't seem phased at all about the copious amounts of blood running down his arms. But yeah, definitely that hobgoblin falls, and it's oddly quiet, except for a little whimpering over in the corner,
Oh.
and it looks like somebody's chained up against the wall.
Oh. He's definitely not a sword.
He's definitely not a hobgoblin.
Oh, a sword.
Oh, he's definitely not a sword. Yes.
So you? Who I am? Sorry.
Annie steps up. So who are you? And he, a attractive young male rolls over. He has both of his arms chained against the wall, and he says, "My name is Hector." And Annie, you notice he seems to be rather well endowed. It's quite the codpiece area. And I want to thank you so much for saving me. These hobgoblins have me chained up. Is there anything I can do to repay you?
Do you know where the sword is?
Oh,
He says, why, yes, I do think I know what you're referring to.
Not that sort.
Br- br- Oh, he looks a little dejected as he looks over to as he looks to Troy and says, "Is there any way I can repay you for saving me?"
Yes, you can give us your sword.
he say, he
are we
looks
not doing phrasing anymore?
he looks he looks. Well, I thought I made it clear that that was something that I was able to do, and he says, "Of course, I'd have to be. You'd have to unchain me." He says, and he gives a little wink.
I don't trust him.
He, you're pretty sure you're not talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, so Britta's gonna go off on a rant about what a chauvinist pig he is, and then he needs to stop thinking with the sword in his pants because that's not the sword that we're talking about.
That most of us are talking about.
He seems. Give me a persuasion roll, Britta.
All right.
Yeah, he says, I'm quite sorry. I thought we were talking about something else. No, I'm unaware of a sword. Although I think I was brought here as a offering to a monster. Perhaps he has the sword that you talk about.
Oh, what's the monster called?
I've heard them refer to him as Dingleberry. But if you let me out of these chains, I can show you. I'd gladly show you where they were going to take me.
Okay,
Shirley
guys.
steps forward to
Whoa,
release
whoa,
him.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Hear me out. Hear me
and
out.
look
No, no, no.
accusingly at the rest
Let's.
of the group and says, "Somebody's got to be this group's moral compass."
Come
I'm
on,
just
he
saying.
was supposed to be a sacrifice. Maybe
Yeah.
we should really
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe
be
like,
bait.
he's already here. He's already resigned to his fate. Why not?
Do you let Hector go?
Yeah, Shirley shakes her head disapprovingly at Jeff and goes ahead and releases Hector.
All right. Hector gives you a warm hug, where you can feel the endowedness of it pressing up against you. And thank you. He says, it's this way, and he leads you back to the area. He does not look nefarious.
Once again, for the
He
record, I don't trust him. And I'm reserving the right now to say I told you so.
told you so. Sure. He leads you back to the to where you were before with the stones. And he said, uh,
More mud.
I saw them drag people across the stones into the embankment over on the other side, and they've never come back. And he comes up to Annie. He says, are you sure there's nothing I can do to show my gratitude?"
Oh, just walk in front of us and show us the way.
Hector makes a leap on the stone, and he leaps over on these stones, and you can all leap those no problem. And he gets to the end stone. He says, it's somewhere in that alcove. I've heard it make terrible growling sounds. I of course I don't have anything to protect myself as I go in there, so unless you really want me to.
I thought you had a big sword.
He looks down kind of somewhat ashamed of his comment. Well, that really doesn't help me in these situations.
Well, at least I'm glad you learned your lesson.
And yeah,
right.
he says, yeah.
You've got.
If you walk by him,
I
it's
guess-
like, I'm watching you. Don't fucking trust him.
Jeff, if you trusted him, I would trust him less.
Yeah. Do you trust any man?
No, but I trust ones that make you jealous like a little bit more.
I'm not jealous. Come on.
You hear some. You definitely hear some rustling and stuff in this direction.
Oh, there's something there.
And as you step around the thing, a evil green. Everybody freeze where you're at. An evil green face comes. It looks like it's been chewing on some bones, and it turns towards you. And where's my thing here? Oh, I thought I had my troll sounds. Oh, well, I didn't upload it. But yeah, anyway, it turns to you and goes, troll sounds. And it, unfortunately, yeah,
No, I think it's a troll.
and it charges.
I will give you
charges
that idea.
So, yeah, this is roll initiative. This and Hobbit will get in the initiative. I think. All right. 1, 2, 3. Jeff, Shirley. Did I not get off it?
You didn't get me.
I think you got to click your dude, but I can grab you real quick. I think. All right, that worked. Cool. Sending. Britta, there's a big troll. Yeah, coming your direction. Dingleberry, eat all. I can't hear you, Britta, if you're talking.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. So I guess I can get to there. Is there a way in 5th edition to like not attack and just like make a further movement or whatever?
You
What's
can double move, or you can move to there and hold your action. If he comes at you, you will still be able to attack this round. Either one. But if you want to stop him in his current place, you would move to where he's at.
Yeah, I kind of want to stop him in his current place just because I think Troy's probably going to move up, and if Troy's right next to me, I can potentially protect him. So
Yep.
I'll go ahead and double
So you
move
can
then.
Britta quite characteristically charges ahead. Troy.
Don't Britta this up.
Do I have a straight line of sight or
Troll sounds.
can I shoot him from here?
You can, yes.
Okay. Arrow.
Arrow sounds.
Yeah. Arrow sounds. Yeah, that's
Pew
it.
pew.
And this is a sneak attack since he's standing right next to Britta now. All right. Yeah, Troy is tearing up things. Those an arrow, not a problem. Hobbit he's a monk, but will double move up to here. Annie.
Yikes. Uh, not much you can do. Oh, I guess I would try chill touch again.
Chilling touch. All right. That is going to miss. It's chilling touch. What damage does it do? Necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But that misses. Dingleberry. He tries to claw Britta. Oh, Britta. Yeah, you ran right into a claw as it rakes across your face for 8 points of damage. And then he tries to bite you. What's your AC?
18.
18. And he misses with the bite. And it looks like kind of that arrow that sunk into him gets popped out and starts to heal over. Jeff.
Okay, I go ahead and move down here so I can actually see what's going on. Yeah, that's a fuck.
Yeah,
Truthfully,
fire.
I want the debuff from Vicious Mockery still.
Vicious Mockery. All right. I don't think that Dingleberry is very wise.
That's what I'm hoping for, and just a
But
fuck.
he's raged up, so he ignores you completely.
Yes, I was hoping for more disadvantage, but yeah, shit.
Surely.
Let's see. Shirley is going to move here and throw a Cure Wounds onto Britta.
Britta, did you take the damage?
Yeah, I just didn't press enter.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I had 10 hit points.
Oh yeah, 10 hit
So,
points. Yeah.
so like
Yeah, Britta doesn't look too bad, Shirley.
actually only down by 2.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Dex save. Yeah, he's in a frenzy over trying to rip Britta apart and easily dodges that. Britta.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a stab at him.
Stab away.
Nope.
Nope. That just
Yep.
kind of sinks off of him. Troy, you're the only one kicking ass.
I'm gonna shoot him again. Pew pew.
Again. Oh,
Oh no.
Troy, you pull back the string on your bow and it snaps.
Oh.
So yeah, no more bow for you.
Ouch.
Abed will try to whack him, and does so for some damage. And Annie.
Looking at what mana magic could do. Sorry. Not sure.
Everybody roll me. Everybody, when you get a chance, just roll me a nature roll.
Nature.
Nature. Oh,
Yeah. Troy, you.
Add one more to that because of my
Jeff. Yeah,
second-
you kind of remember from your Monster 101 class that the trolls are they don't really like fire a lot, and so if you could do fire damage, then that would be good. Anyway, go ahead, Annie. But Jeff, you're the only one that knows that, unless you yell it out.
I guess I'm gonna try to hold. Throw. whole person. Sorry.
You
Is that
pretty
possible?
sure this is not going to work? 'Cause
Well,
it's
not gonna work now.
It's not humanoid in
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
in it's that way.
Try lightning again.
Which bolt? The witch bolt, yeah, strikes actually quite close to Britta instead of the troll, but just misses her. Britta, you could try and to get bitten, and he fails horribly as he chips his teeth. Let me take away some damage on this. And he will try to claw you. 17, did you say that hits? What's your AC?
On me,
Yeah.
it's 18.
Oh, 18. Yeah. So his claws scrape across your. And that wound of the arrow looks like it's closed up. Jeff.
Okay, so I'm going to move here, and I'm going to throw oil. I got a thing of oil in my inventory at the troll.
All right. Just roll me something with your proficiency in to hit.
I guess it's a
Whatever
dex.
attack. Just, yeah, attack with whatever.
Oh, I could have done. Okay, I'll charge it, buddy. Sorry.
Uh,
Plus, I guess, or what I get. We
the
roll rapier.
oil
Sorry.
hits.
Okay.
The oil does not hit him, but it hits in this general area behind him.
Okay.
He is not covered with oil.
I have one more of those. It's like, guys, fire.
Surely. Oh, Jeff yells out, fire. Use fire.
Did no one pay attention in Monsters 101?
Nice aim, Jeff.
Yeah, he
Surely.
fell
Did
asleep on that one.
say. Okay, yeah. He's like, I asked for that. Thank you, Bubby.
Let's see. Shirley is going to fire her light crossbow.
Alrighty. That zings past him.
And as a bonus action,
Yep.
cast spiritual weapon.
The spiritual weapon appears, and it hits him, but it doesn't seem to. It doesn't really hit him. It kind of It kind of smashes off his hide. Britta.
Darn.
All right.
There is-
Well, gonna take another shot at him.
Stabby stab. Oh
Nope.
no,
God,
Troy.
we are not rolling well.
Mhm.
Oh wait, I got a bonus action though.
Oh sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Shield of Faith on myself since he keeps attacking me. So that'll increase my AC by 2 for concentration up to 10 minutes.
Alrighty. Was that a bonus action spell?
Yeah, it's a bonus
Oh,
action
cool.
spell.
All right. Cool. Troy. You have no bow.
Going to dash up and then stab him.
Stabby stabby. Yeah, Troy does some serious damage. And the sneak, you get that. So yeah, 15 points. Once again, the bloodlust in Troy's eyes is quite disconcerting to everyone.
Well, somebody
Uh,
needs to have it.
Yeah.
We may need to
What
have a
is
talk
Ovid?
with him.
I am the truest repairman.
Abid does his flurry of blows, and he does some pretty serious damage too. And Annie,
Um, Sorry, I'm looking at the spells. Nothing really couldn't do much to this. I'm shooting an arrow at it, I guess.
Okay. Your chilling touch cantrip is a good one too. I mean, it's not, but
Hmm.
but Annie works. Yeah, Annie pulls out her crossbow and sinks an arrow into it. That hits. Yep.
It's like a pin.
And he continues to tear at Britta, which misses because the shield pops up. And once again, he breaks a fingernail on the shield, and he looks like he's not happy. Jeff,
I do attempt number 2 of the oil. I'll just
well,
do.
just roll with whatever you rate. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Oh yeah, it whiffs by and smashes on the ground in the back of the back. As Jeff continues to throw oil
Well,
at it.
I don't see Long Slong Silver doing any better. Just saying.
And Shirley. Oh, Shirley was getting a beer. Shirley will go after Britta. Actually, Shirley will do a. Nobody's hurting. She'll do a sacred flame. I can do that. Bink. And all right. Dingleberry gets a. Sacred flame comes down and hits him, and he screams troll sounds. Britta.
Yay!
Yay! Britta finally
Yay.
sinks and does a good solid. Yeah, it looks like you guys are kind of overcoming his wounds kind of try to close, but you're doing much more damage. Troy.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby. That's actually going to hit. Yep. And another 16 points. And you rip off a big chunk of flesh. Abed is going to get a couple of these in. And he misses. Annie.
Annie will chill touch.
Chilling touch. Spectral grasping hand comes out and just zooms past him. He will once again try to
Oh,
fight.
can I use my
Yeah.
Tides of Chaos to turn that into advantage, please?
Sure, yeah. Then you hit. So yeah, roll the damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that was almost
Really?
enough. So yeah, he's looking worse for the wear. He tries to get him one more bite. Oh my God, he's losing all of his teeth at this point, but his claws. 20. That does hit because you're +2, right?
It meets, yeah.
Yeah, so just the 4 points of damage, Britta. And he kind of heals a little bit, but it's definitely not enough to. Jeff.
Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
That's a good one.
It's my favorite bard spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fails.
So who wants text opportunity?
Everybody who can get one.
So 3d6. It does not matter. He falls into a clump, covering his ears, making troll sounds. But he starts to kind of regenerate. And
Roam over into the oil.
you roll him over into the oil as Britta continues to stab him, and you light his body on fire, and he does eventually stop twitching.
Well, I feel good about that. We helped that troll achieve the greatest peace.
Piece of ass.
Yeah. And
Bill knows.
over in the bushes, there is a sword that is just sitting there. Just sitting there. That's where the sword is.
Just in the bushes.
Yep, in the bushes.
All right. Well, let's check out this sword.
Britta goes over and grabs the sword, and it looks like this.
Pretty.
And yeah, so it is a +1 longsword. It is a Vorpal longsword, and you get advantages in all saving throws versus magic. But it is a longsword.
Yep.
So
So who's got the best strength
Not me.
and is
Uh,
proficient with a longsword?
I would say either Britta or Jeff, right?
I'm Dex build. We both are.
yeah,
Oh,
it honestly doesn't matter too much at this level because it's not like it's a huge proficiency difference. But yeah,
Yeah.
it will be a problem.
No, I'm actually proficient.
There you go. Give it to Troy. I mean, he's a Dex build too, but
so I
Yeah.
did
Well,
miss
he
part of
can
a
at least
part of
hit,
a round
so
of
that makes the most sense.
yeah. I did miss part of a round of combat. Did anyone take significant damage?
no.
I am down 6 now.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will
can
use-
technically heal myself if you want to save your spells, but that's
Why
up
don't
to
we
you.
just take a quick rest and just burn hit dice?
Short rest.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
And I will
Yeah.
happily share a song of rest while we rest. Let me gale you with more stories
Nice.
of my time with a lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, everybody can burn a couple hit dice or whatever if you need to and get up.
How does that work? Do you just roll a die? Or
You can just click hit dice if you want, and that just goes to your hit point.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you also get additional
Yeah, you also
1d6
get
for my
extra
song of rest.
d6. So it's only going to take probably a dice, so to get back up to full.
How long do those temporary hit points last from Jeff before?
Double checking now, actually.
Good question.
Until I
Um,
finished a short or long rest.
All right. So finishing the
Oh.
short rest does take away our temporary hit points.
I can just do it again then. I
You get that
can't.
back
Oh no,
after short rest.
that's the temporary hit points don't go away, but I can't give you any more until a short or long rest. So I'll just do it again. Everyone has 6 more temporary hit points.
nice.
It doesn't
Sweet.
stack, right?
It does not stack. So I go ahead and just kind of recap what we learned so far from this adventure: that we don't trust long silver, and trolls are weak to fire, and friendship.
Jeff has an inferiority complex.
Yeah.
Okay, so I no longer choose Britta to get the temporary hit points. If she wants fucking hit points, go ask fucking long silver for them.
Sure. Yeah, so you guys rest up a little bit. You get regaled by Jeff and all of his,
Something friendship, something trust.
Yeah, conquest and trust and friendship and all that.
Yeah.
And you head out. You lead Hector out, and he's quite thankful. And he asks, once again, if there's anything he can possibly do to.
Put on
to-
pants.
Oh. And yeah, it gets. You heading to the boneyard next, or the evil necromancer's place? Now that you got the sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah,
Huzzah!
I hope we're
Alright.
not too late to save the dean.
Yeah, the Chang said you'd want to hurry, so. Bink. It is nighttime by the time you arrive, and it is starting to rain. And let's see. Shirley has Shirley has light on. A light spell, and Ovid. And
I must have been
Ovid has-
drinking.
Hey, why is Annie on twice?
Oh, is she?
Oh, so I'm not seeing
Ooh,
double. Okay.
Sorry, Annie. I was using you as a test earlier. And Ovid has light source.
I don't think Quinn's spell does that, you know.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So
it's,
we're almost 2 hours in. Do you mind if we take a short break?
yeah. Let's take 5 minutes. We're on the final thing here, and I think we got time to make it for. So cool. Yeah. Back at 5. All right.
Right.
Back in 5.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I am as well.
I'm trying to do a lightning flicker effect. I don't know if that's
And I'm
coming
back.
through.
Not seeing any.
Yeah, it's a little
I can
subtle.
see it a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. At first, I thought it was the torch flicker API.
Ah. All right, everybody back? I think that was everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, first and foremost, I just didn't upload this. Yeah, thank you. There's my troll sounds. But unfortunately, I did not get to use those.
Nice.
All right, cool. So, you have found your way to where you think the evil necromancer is hiding out. It is not in a black tower because this is a cool map and I enjoy this map better. But it is dark and rainy and terribly spooky and creepy, and you find yourself on a road heading to where you think you need to go. Abed will not lead.
But Jeff has a little something to prove now because, yeah, inferiority complex, right? And just kind of keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to
Oh, it
improve.
doesn't matter who's leading. This group's walking with Jesus.
You pass many bone piles, and as you come upon a wall here, you'll notice the entire wall is made. Oh, maybe we don't have Britta back. Maybe we should wait.
Oh,
Sorry. But you will notice that the entire wall is made of bones and skeletons and looks to be about 6 feet tall. You can't really see over it. Britta, you are not here, correct?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, yes, big bone wall. You may continue.
Whoa, bone wall.
In some ways, I applaud the use of recycling here.
There is a lot of recycling.
I just hope they were ethically sourced.
and
Probably not.
once again, ethically, so, they asked very nicely for these skulls, I'm sure, Britta.
And as you step through through the gates, not really gates, but just the opening here, two bones start to form out of the wall and appear around you, and two skeletons get formed and immediately try to attack you. I wish I had my group check going because I would just get everybody in. But we're going to go initiative as soon as the initiative thing comes up. Oh, sorry, the initiative. Hold on a sec. The initiative thing is up. Let me clear order. All right. Sorry. You can roll it again if you so desire.
Can I have my roll back?
Sure.
It
we
was
can put you
20.
in.
Well,
Okay.
and he got a better one, so I'm keeping the better one.
Ugh, I gotta do each skeleton. This is annoying. I really should have taken time to get the APIs, but I figure it was pink. And this skeleton. And bed. Okay. What do you have, Jeff?
I had 20.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get you in and then change you.
Oh, I can roll again. Okay, I can roll. Let's see.
All right, so we won't give you that 22 that I rolled. We'll just give you the 20.
Okay.
Is that everybody? Annie, Britta, Troy? Who'd I miss? Annie, Jeff, Ovid, Troy, Britta, Shirley. Where's Shirley?
Oh,
What'd you roll?
I thought I had done that.
Probably did, but cool. Annie, yeah, 4 skeletons pop up out of the, just forming out of the bones from the wall, and and mindlessly start swinging at people.
Okay. I will do witch bolt. Can I, if I twin that, how does it work?
You just say you're twinning it, and it you spend the same amount as the level spell level for in sorcery points.
Okay. I did save one, so I will hit this and his.
Alrighty.
I said witch bolt, right?
Yeah, witch bolt. Yeah, that hits. And go ahead and roll the second hit. That's different. It's different ones, but that's damage. Go ahead and roll me a witch bolt again. Just
Oh,
to
witch bolt.
the second dude.
Ah,
Yeah, so the two things streak out from Annie. One strikes true on this skeleton, and matter of fact, it hits so. Nope, it doesn't. Sorry, but it definitely almost shatters the skeleton in pieces. The other one, witch bolt, strikes just next to the skeleton, but it does miss. Jeff.
Okay.
she away. If she's backing away, does she get?
Yes, the skeleton will get an attack if she does,
Okay.
but that's okay. You can
Okay.
if you want to. All right, he takes a swing at you and misses horribly. Jeff.
I'm going to Vicious Mockery this one right here.
Vicious Mockery. Okay. Yep. If the skeleton could show any emotion whatsoever, it would. But it definitely seems rattled.
So I'm actually going to step back a little bit. And that was a decent
right.
one. I'll give you that.
If you step back, he takes a swing at you.
But disadvantage because Vicious Mockery.
All right. 19.
Doesn't matter. Hits me anyway. Fuck.
7 piercing.
Okay.
As he, if the skeleton could laugh at you, he would laugh back.
Okay.
Troy.
You took out my temporary hit points. Good job there.
Oh, that's not going to do anything good for his ego.
There are 2.
Thanks, Shirley.
2 skeletons surrounding you.
Hey, did you skip me?
Oh, did I? I don't know. Where's Shirley at?
Yeah, you skipped Shirley.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Go, Shirley.
All right. Shirley. I guess I could do. I'm not gonna do turn undead. Skeletons suck at dex saves. So the one that Jeff tried to talk crap to.
Yep.
Sacred Flight.
Yeah, you call down the fires of heaven, and it strikes true. And the skeletons' bones shiver and break and crack.
Very
Uh,
satisfied with herself, Shirley starts humming a hymn.
Nice. Abed, seeing his buddy Troy is in trouble, will do his.
Wait, now I think you skipped me.
Oh, all right. Sorry. All right, go. Sorry, Troy. Then I keep clicking one more than I am. Okay. Yep, you're up.
Trying to figure out what's up with the sword, if I can use it or not.
Oh, yeah, you can use it.
You just drag and drop it. On your
Oh, yeah.
character.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, the let me add that to your. It's just a +1 sword. Let me add it to your inventory so you can just click it. 1 second. Do-do-do. Long sword +1. Think. So now you have a longsword +1. There's two. Well, let me just get rid of one of the versions of it.
Which one am I using?
The one with the more damage is using it with 2 hands. So
Oh, I see.
yeah, the other one's
Okay.
with 1 hand. So yeah, cool. Alrighty. Now you
Okay.
have.
Yeah. So are both of the skeletons by me alive? I
Well,
lost
they're
track
dead,
of.
but yes.
Oh,
The one Annie
cool.
cast a witch bolt that practically shattered this one to pieces. It's just barely holding on. This one has not been touched.
Okay.
The one directly south.
All right. I'm gonna attack the one south
Alrighty.
with the.
Sword of Duquesne.
Yeah, with the sword of Duquesne. You can try this. Let's see how that goes.
Oh yeah, Troy's not really, not really used to the long sword, so he whiffs by that. Abed does his strikes, and he shatters this skeleton, and he steps down, and his second shot actually hit that skeleton as well. So he does do a little bit of a damage there. Seeing Shirley doing a bunch of damage, this one moves toward her and tries to short sword her. I assume 18 hits.
All right, hold up.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to use my protection fighting style to give that disadvantage.
Alrighty. Britta throws her shield sort of in your direction, and the short sword that looked like it was coming right down for your face, Shirley, gets clanged off to the side.
Oh,
And
thank
that
you,
was,
Britta.
and this one didn't like
That's
being
nice.
mocked by
nice.
Jeff. So Jeff, take another 5 as he swipes you. All right, Britta.
All right, let's see. All right, so Shirley, I'm gonna have to leave you here with this one, and then since I think you're the more capable fighter, and go help Jeff.
Ouch.
I'm sure that's all that's driving that decision.
All right, and I'm gonna try to stab a skeleton.
You did stab the skeleton. And it looks like it kind of rattles around in his bones. I mean, you do some damage, but not as much as you think you really would do. This skeleton will try to swipe at Troy. 14 was your AC, right?
Yeah.
8 damage.
Oh no.
Yeah. Annie.
Annie will chill touch the one that she missed.
Alrighty. That hit.
I want the 25.
And just the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the spectral hand comes out and grabs around the skeleton and doesn't seem to, doesn't seem to mind it too much, but certainly chipped off a bone. Jeff.
I'm going to go ahead and dust off my shoulder a little bit and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alrighty. Take what you get. Shirley.
Okay. So Troy took a decent hit there. Do I see any grievous wounds or?
Nope. Because it looks like the Jeff has empowered him. It looked like that he's doing okay.
Okay. Then I will turn to the skeleton and tell him that he better back that pumpkin ass up, or I'm gonna make a pie. Swing my mace. Very unsuccessfully. That's all.
Better? Are you saying anything?
Yeah, I thought I lost everyone for a second there.
Not here in Scatter though.
Yeah, I'm not hearing Scatter either.
You lost him.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I'm
there he
there
is.
you are.
Yep. Troy, you're up.
Okay. Well, I have the sword, so I must be an expert. So I'm gonna hit the skeleton with the long sword
Sure.
again.
That hits. And you do get the sneak, and yeah, you crush it into a pile of bones instead of a walking pile of bones. Abed moves up to here, does a couple of whacks and misses once,
Oh, look, Jim's playing a monk.
but definitely punch kicks him. 5. And skeleton, he will continue to try to kill Jeff. And does so. 5 points, Jeff.
Just
Oh,
healed
that was
myself.
the wrong skeleton. I will do. The other skeleton will try to attack Shirley. Shirley, 17.
Yeah, that hits.
5 piercing.
Oh no.
Britta.
All right, keep on trying to stab.
Alrighty. That hits. And you rattle that saber around, and the bones fall inanimate.
Yeah.
Annie.
Annie will chill touch the last skeleton.
Last skeleton. That hit. And
We'll find a good damage.
yeah, it goes out. The hand goes out, grasps around him, and he does not look good. Jeff.
I'm going to actually step out of the water puddle
Yeah.
And I'll run vicious mockery.
Alrighty. Let's say wisdom save. Yeah, he looks mocked. If a skeleton could look mocked, but you think you've mocked him. Surely he is not looking
I must
good. The
have
skeleton.
missed the funny bone.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm Shirley.
Surely you can't be serious. Surely
Call
he's
me
not looking
Shirley.
good.
Oh, it is actually my
Yes.
turn.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna try with that mace again.
He
Jeez.
is not impressed with the mace at all. He continues to try to
Wing your purse, Shirley, or something.
sword your face off. Troy.
Against moving with the sword.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, so
Nice.
yeah, that hit close, and yeah, it collapses into a inanimate pile of bones, and it becomes eerily quiet. And the rain continues.
Can
Alright,
I
go ahead, Zen.
can I roll wild magic to
yeah.
get my what do I have to roll?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we should have been. Yeah, every time you oops, wild magic. Yeah, every time you cast a spell.
That was my first volley actually, so but
All right, roll a d20.
I want it back. I
Yeah,
just
we'll
want
roll,
my Tides of Chaos back.
we'll roll a d20.
D20. Fun.
Well, yeah. So yeah, wild. So yeah, wild magic is going to do something weird if you whenever you cast a spell. So let's keep track of that. Uh, wild magic surge. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We definitely should be doing some weird stuff. Okay. So you see a little mausoleum here to the south, and there's stairs that kind of go up to a stone door, and then they continues this way.
Before we move too far, Shirley says, Jeffrey, I saw that you were hit. Do you need healing?
Sure. It's
So she will use
sure. I will
one-
let you feel better. It was just a scratch, but if you insist.
She kind of looks at him with attitude, and she says, I don't know if it's because you're racist or because I intimidate you sexually, but I know it's one of the two.
Yeah.
And she uses the staff of healing. It's in a thing right here. Just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Cure wounds, 1 charge per spell level. So we'll just run a level
One's
1
fine.
cure wounds.
More than enough. Thank you.
And I will mark that I've used one of the 10 charges.
Alrighty. Annie, as you kind of look up the stairs to this little mausoleum, you see on the stone door looks like some kind of engraving. And you also they see kind of it looks like maybe a sword inside in a stone or something. You got to get a little closer to check it out though.
Sure, she got curious enough.
All right, you go up and engraved on the thing is a Joseph Gordon diehard killed by the love for his father, and also next to the door is looks like part of a sword sticking out of a stone.
Hmm.
Other than that, it looks like there's no really way in. But
Wait,
there is a large sort of cathedral-y type of thing to the south.
and the Sword of Duquesne is not missing any parts, right?
The Sword of Duquesne is not missing any parts. No.
It's the diehard sword that's missing parts.
Yeah. Well, we will continue to explore.
As you move kind of south, you hear some low chanting coming from within the building. It looks to be kind of a large mausoleum type of building with no particular windows or anything, except as you move closer, you can see that there is a stairway entrance.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, give me a sec. Let me go over here and do this. All righty, let me come back here. Cool. So yes, as you get closer, you hear kind of a louder chanting. And I don't know what. Yeah, as you look inside the thing, you see some bones and blood on the floor and a lot of just disgustingness. And I don't know what
Can we make
everybody-
out anything being said?
Anybody? Well, Annie, give me an Arcana check, and Jeff, give me an Arcana check. Annie, you recognize it as kind of, you think it's
18.
evil. Yeah, both you guys don't recognize the specifics, but it's definitely some sort of necromantic enchantment type of thing.
And once again, I must ask, are we sure we want the dean back? And how much do we want the dean back?
Well, whether we want the dean back or not, I don't want a necromancer killing and then resurrecting the dean and then him coming back.
I see no flaw in your argument there. Either way, we're stuck with him.
Valid point.
Yeah. Better a human one or an undead one?
All right. Shirley is actually going to look around and take a step back and say, maybe ladies don't go first this time.
Uh-huh.
Unless we're empowering women.
Well,
Abed,
if we got
after
somebody
you.
sneaky, maybe they could scout ahead for us.
I vote we all turn and look at Troy.
Troy does have the Sword of Duquesne. And a sneaky.
Nice. Yeah.
You gonna try to sneak in, check things out? Roll me a stealth roll.
Yep.
All right. You're able to kind of sneak behind here, and you see kind of a magic circle drawn on the ground here, and you hear a voice coming from just behind this little altar. But I think it's kind of hidden in the dark. But it's definitely somebody doing some ritualistic thing back in the darkness there.
And this definitely sounds like some sort of necromancy thing. It's not like a religious chanting at all.
Correct. Yeah, you don't recognize it.
Okay.
It's definitely some sort of spell thing.
I guess we'll just wait for Troy to either yell out or come back and tell us what's up.
Troy
He's
sneaks his
coming
way back.
There's
Yeah.
some funky circle on the floor, and then somebody's in the room far away.
Well, did you stab him?
I can try.
Well, there still may be a peaceful option to this. Like, you can't talk to the undead. You just kill them. But if there's living people on there, they might be able to be made to see reason.
We're welcome to try it.
I think there's only one person in there.
Mm.
Yeah, you thought there was only one person.
There's only one person in there chanting?
That's
That
what
sounds
Troy
like-
thinks.
Well,
All right, let's.
talk. We'll shoot if it doesn't work.
All right, everybody just walking in.
Everybody said-
Maybe
I don't
maybe we should
walk,
all try
I
a little bit of
strut.
stealth.
Is everybody trying to be stealthy?
I'll get
Apparently not Jeff.
Nope.
Uh,
I don't walk.
everybody
I
roll-
strut. Thank you.
All right. Well, there you go. So
I can sneak back in, I guess.
once,
Do I need a reroll?
yeah, you can do a reroll. Although if Jeff is walking in, Jeff walks in. Jeff, Mohammed kind of walks in there too. Jeff, you, as you get closer in, like I said, you see what you see, gore and stuff. You see a little magic circle there, and you hear some chanting and thing, and then you hear, in a kind of an evil voice, "It's too late. You've come too late. The resurrection has happened."
Oh,
And oops, let's see.
Did we forget to invite Pierce again?
I told you to invite me to your crap. You hear in the distance, and
Seeing that coming.
the little circle begins to move, and out of the circle rises a looks a lot like this, and it starts to lumber toward you. Invite me to your crap next time. And yeah, so you still just hear that evil voice in the back.
So
And so
I knew he had daddy issues, but mummy issues too.
boom, boom. Boy, have you been hanging on to that? That's pretty
Yes.
good.
Yes, I have.
Uh-huh. Everybody roll me initiative.
ooh.
Let's see, with the thing.
Again.
And is that everybody?
Yep. I guess
Alright.
Oh, with the last, yes.
Jeff, Ahmed, Annie, Britta, Troy, blah, blah, my mummy is way down there. Okay, Jeff, you see the mummy lumbering your direction and the evil voice in the background
Okay.
cackling.
For now, actually, I want to delay my action, if you don't mind.
Yeah, but what are you delaying for? I mean, what
Okay,
are
I
you- what's
am
your
delay.
trigger?
Can
What's
I
that?
delay my turn?
Oh, yeah, you want to go
Thing.
after somebody?
Yeah.
After who?
Let me go ahead and go after Annie for now. Gives me a chance to go through some spells real quick.
After Annie, okay.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think-
Abed,
That spell's not going to do anything.
he doesn't really want to run up there too far, but he'll go into, he goes up to here. Well, I'll try to go, oops, getting stretched out. Try to go here to kind of light the place up. And as he moves in and the light casts its shadow, you see behind the behind the thing, and this evil face, dressed in robes and laughing maniacally.
Does it look
What's that?
does it look familiar to us? Nope.
No, you do not recognize it. Annie.
Well, Annie don't like zombies. I will chill touch that one.
Chilling touch the mummy.
I mean, but
Let's see. That's actually going to miss. The chilling touch comes out and
Oops, my bad.
misses. Britta.
All right, let's see.
Actually, I was going to go ahead and go after Annie if that's okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm going to, as a bonus action, give Troy an inspiration dice
Okay.
and vicious mockery on the mummy.
On the mummy. Jeff says, "You got this, Troy. No problem. You can do it."
Just remember how you feel about never having a birthday and take all that anger out on someone.
Let's see. Is this
No cake.
psych damage? Okay. Nothing about a charm or anything like that. Cool. So the mummy is wisdom. Yeah, the mummy, if it could show anything besides mumminess, doesn't show anything.
Okay.
Britta.
Move up to here,
Yep.
and then if it approaches, smack it or stab it, I guess.
All right. So hold your action until it attacks. Troy.
Dash up and magic sword.
Alrighty. Can magic sword it.
What does the inspiration dice do? Do I need to do anything? Or do I
After
just do-
basically after you roll, if you want,
Mhm.
you can burn the inspiration dice and add a d6 to an attack or saving throw, something like that. You don't have to do it until after you roll.
Okay, cool. Oh, so no point in roll. Okay.
Yeah.
No point in really rolling. Yeah, Troy, you trip and slip on some blood right here, and before you get a chance, you kind of fall prone in front of the mummy. So yes, I told you it's too late. My mummy is already brought to life. Now you shall all pay. And then he yells, and he cast a lightning bolt down the center. And Britta and Jeff, make me a saving throw, please.
Dex, I assume.
Dex save. I didn't have the DC. DC, let's say 14.
Nope.
14.
Jeff makes it. Britta does not. Britta take 19, and Jeff take 9 as a lightning bolt streaks down. Oh, you know what?
Keep in mind, you guys had some of that sick earlier, the 10 hit points.
Yeah. And Shirley.
Let's see here. Shirley is going to come up come up right here and use her staff of healing to do mass cure wounds.
Alrighty.
That way they can heal some of the damage they just took, but it's not in my character sheet. So let me look it up here.
Sorry.
Mass cure wounds.
Isn't that a lot higher level? Oh,
It's
yeah,
from
because
the,
it's the staff.
staff.
It's from the
Staff,
staff.
yeah.
Blah, blah,
3d8.
blah. Choose up to 6 creatures, 3d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is for a cleric, it's wisdom, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. All right, so 3d8 plus 3.
All right. So everybody's back up to full.
That means I have 6 of 10 charges expended. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon on the mummy.
Alrighty. That's going to hit the mummy.
Nice.
It's a mummy. It doesn't. It's not very. Alrighty.
Here's my other second level spell.
The mummy turns and looks at Troy, and Troy, he does a dreadful glare at you. So if you can make me a wisdom saving throw, please. But you get advantage on this. Well, no. No, you don't. Just a wisdom save. 10.
And
Yeah,
you can add the
failed.
inspiration dice if you want.
Yeah. You are going to be affected by this if you don't add your inspiration dice. So you can.
What's he doing?
He's glaring at you.
Oh, okay.
Suggestively.
Inspiration dice, then I'll burn it.
Doesn't matter which roll I need. All I need to roll is 11. Yeah, he looks pretty scary, but you shake it off. But he does come down with a rotting fist and hits you with that.
Ouch.
And oops. And he does 9 bludgeoning and 9 necrotic.
Ooh.
18.
Okay, then.
I forgot to adjust my mummy. I will do that now. Okay. There we go. Yes. All right, Jeff.
Okay, that hurt. You can stop fighting me now. Or hurting me.
Okay. It's only
Yeah. Troy looks like that rotting fist came down and just clocked him.
I'm gonna step over here. I will give Troy another inspiration dice. I'm going to. Oh, I moved over, so that way I hope I don't get hit with the lightning bolt again. And then another. Let's actually spend a spell slot and do the dissonant whipper. The wisp. I can't talk today.
Distant whispers.
Yep, again.
All right. Yeah, he's definitely. Let's see. Can he be poison? This is a fear base. Yeah, so fear based. Okay. Yeah, he takes damage, and he turns and starts to move away on his reaction. So, Troy, you get to take a swing at him.
Okay. A regular swing?
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, with the sword.
What is the sword? Okay. Don't know why I got lag all of a sudden. Here we go.
Man, so close. That would have decapitated him. But that hit.
Okay. And then can I use my inspiration dice on this one?
I don't think you can use inspiration dice on damage.
Not for damage. Not for. Nope.
No. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you do get to sneak because that's part of your deal. So, wow, that's some damage. All right. Yeah, you clock him as he turns away from you. That was Jeff. Abed. Abed can make it up there. And he will try to kick a punch. Percival, sorry. And he misses twice. Annie.
And he will move forward and Oops. And return the favor with the lightning. What was that? Witch bolt. An advantage if I could. Yeah. And you can do the wild magic search.
Uh,
That hit the 20.
alrighty. Yeah, the 23 hits. Is the advantage burning a spell for the? What's that for?
That's the Tides of Chaos. Will give me advantage.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Only once yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, that hits. Electricity streaks between you and Pearsonold, and it is connected, and he starts taking damage. He is not happy about that. Britta.
All right, move there, and gonna take a stab at this mummy.
Alrighty.
All
That
right.
hit.
And then I'm going to use the Divine Smite specifically against the undead, sacking a first level slot to deal an extra 3d8 radiant damage.
Wow.
There's
All right.
the base damage, and then see. Wow, that's terrible.
Really?
But
The
Still,
worst.
2-1-2. Fuck.
still, he looks like he did not appreciate that. He's kind of trying to shake it off and shake off the fear and turn toward your direction. Troy.
Oh. Let's see. Uh, is there a healing potion I can use? I don't think I ever put one in my inventory though.
If you guys didn't put it in your inventory, you don't have it.
All right. I'm going to run up and, well, let me think about this. Yeah, I'm going to run up and try and hit the mummy again.
Mummy, okay. Not going for the decapitation of the main guy. Okay. Mummy.
Oh. Hmm. Can I reach him if I
You could,
dash?
yeah, you can. Well, you can jump up on top of that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
Okay. Then I'll try to decapitate this main guy then. Can I use a die to hit?
yeah, just roll to hit and see if you actually hit. You have to roll that
Okay.
40 to decapitate him. Oh,
Okay.
so close, but yeah, you
Yeah.
hit. You hit, so damage. And you get sneak. So yeah, that hurt him. As a matter of fact, he was going to do this, but now you've upset him so much that he will do this. He cast a magic missile at you.
The
You take
sword.
4 damage.
The sword has
Oh, yeah.
saving throw.
Yeah, magic missile is a non-save damage.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, magic missiles streak out and hit Troy, and Troy crumples to the ground, falls over the little sarcophagus thing that's there.
Each.
Shirley.
Let's see. Shirley is going to check the range here. Shirley's going to run over here. And is Troy unconscious?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use 2 more charges of Staff of Healing to
Alright.
cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds. Really?
All right. You get back 11.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
11. All right.
11
So, Troy, you
Troy.
heal 11.
Oh, and you have your
Oh,
thing
yeah,
up
I was-
too, right?
Yeah, my spiritual weapon is going to move over and smack Pearson Old,
All right.
or not.
Or not. It was by him. The mummy turns its attention to Britta, and Britta, give me a DC wisdom save, please. Wisdom save. As it dreadfully glares at you. Yeah, you are quite frightened of it. Yep. And it tries to rotting fist you as well, but it misses. But you are frightened, so you're at disadvantage. Jeff.
As a bonus action, I will go ahead and give my last inspiration to Britta, because that might look painful.
It did glare. It was a pretty mean glare.
And plus, it's a little extra help him hit, hopefully. Then, as my regular action, fuck it. Dissonant Whispers on the mummy again.
Dissonant whispers on the mummy. He does not look frightened and or.
Okay, so he takes half damage still, though.
Yep. Ooh, wow. That's seriously good damage for half damage. If the mummy could bleed from psychic damage, he would, but Abed tries to strike twice and hits once. Annie.
Annie will do
Oh.
chill touch. Oh,
Annie, you have you can just use your action to do immediate damage to Pierce because you've got the witch thing going, right? Did you hit with that?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just roll me witch bolt damage.
Witch bolt.
And just scroll up and click it again,
Oh.
or just whichever. Yeah, just roll me damage. The lightning continues to crackle between Percival and Annie, and Percival turns his attention toward her.
Oops.
Britta.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can get this mummy again, even though I'm on disadvantage.
Yep, no problem.
Yep. All right. Well, then I'm gonna use my last spell slot to attempt to smite it again as well.
Alrighty.
And then... much better.
The rapier sticks into the mummy, and holy energy pours through you through the rapier, and basically explodes the mummy into rags that fall on the ground. Troy, you are.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up to right here, and
Okay.
also tell Pierce that if he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him that just happened to his mummy, he better just give up.
Okay. He seems to ignore you as he's more concentrated on Annie at this time.
All right.
Troy, you are awake.
I am going
Of
to
course,
hit him
Annie's
with the
his
magic
favorite.
sword.
Stand up and swing the sword.
His princess.
That hits.
Right.
And you get the sneak. Oh, yeah, he's now he has some fear in his eyes. He is not sure what to do. Let's see you got here. He will he will cast a spell, and there are multiple copies of him that suddenly appear. And you're not really sure which one is which.
Is the lightning still connecting to the real one though?
You know what? The lightning is connecting to the real one. So you do know which one is which.
And which one is that?
That's that one.
All right.
Good job, Annie.
Miss
Surely.
Overachiever.
You see a bunch of them appear, but there's only lightning attached to this one.
Shirley is also going to jump up on the altar here. And first off, go ahead and use spiritual weapon.
That is going to miss.
And darn it.
And that is going to miss. Jeff. It's not
Pretty
looking
spry
good.
for an old guy.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him though.
I'm
Nice
going
routing.
to use suggestion on him. I gotta move forward
What's
a
your
little bit.
suggestion?
Kneel.
Neil. And it's a what? Say wisdom saving throw, probably.
Yep.
There's a crossbow.
Or hold on.
Yeah, the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
He says, I'll never kneel. I will never kneel to you.
Poor
Although
Fat
you probably
Neil. No, it's the same poor Fat Neil. Oh well.
Do Abed. Well, I wanted him to be decapitated, but Abed steps up and in 2 quick blows, since he knows which one to attack, he punches Percival in the nose, and Percival collapses on the ground. And you hear a clink clink coming from. It sounds like something has fallen on the ground. And all the other Percivals vanish.
All right. We investigate the body.
Investigating the body reveals. Oops. Always on the wrong thing when I do that. Investigating the body reveals oddly just a sword pommel.
Well, we know where that goes.
Yep.
You pick up the. I'll move people. You pick up the sword pommel and head back toward the little mausoleum. And what do you want to do with the sword pommel?
Put it together.
Okay, so I ask once again, are we sure? And he no longer can come back as undead now, right?
Oh, I'm actually out of spells, but yeah.
Shirley says, I know that we just all ganged up and killed an old guy, but what happened is between us and Jesus. And Jesus don't snitch.
Fuck, let's do it.
Just yeah.
Put the
Let's do
sword
it and see if we
pommel
get
on the
another
sword.
cool sword.
You
Yeah.
put the sword pommel on the thing, and you gently rub it together, and it turns into one sword, and the the stone thing slides open, and there's a out of the darkness comes the dean of the school. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Oh, and he goes and runs over and hugs Jeffrey. Jeff, I knew you would come for me. And
Just
he
kind of
really actually-
slowly push him back at arm's length.
Mhm. And yeah.
Request a boon. Get all A's.
Actually,
Hey.
Jeff, thanks for a second, and let's Dean hug him. That's a good idea. So, Dean,
Uh-huh. And it will be. We just made it in time to make it back for Taco Tuesdays, and yeah, there you go. You save the dean and get the end credits. Yeah, and you walk away in slow.
do we not have the music?
No, that was it. The walk away in slow mo, and everybody gets A's for the entire quarter. Yay!
To make our own music.
Yeah, I think musicology 101. Musicology 101. Yeah.
Shirley starts singing Sensible Night, Appropriate Night.
Yeah, so there you go. Ta-da! So
Awesome.
hopefully that was fairly community centered. I didn't
Excellent.
really use all
Yes.
my sound effects. Pop, pop, pop. Anyway,
You're good.
cool. All right.
yeah,
Why don't we? When's our escape room thing?
Another hour, I believe.
An hour,
Hour.
yeah.
Cool.
45 minutes because you had to stay up for 15 minutes earlier. Right.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
this opportunity to ask Magnitude a bunch of questions just occurred to me right now.
That's right. He could just every answer is pop, 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 pop. One of my favorite ones is a paintball one when he's dying. You know.
Pop what, Magnitude?
Pop what?
Pop what?
Uh-huh. There you go. All right. Well, I will catch everybody on the or at least who's ever shown up for the escape room. That's always
Yep.
cool. And we're pirates this time, I take it.
Yeah.
Yar.
Yarr.
Okay, guys. See you in an hour.
All right.
See you later.
Take care.
Thank you,
Bye.
Scatter.
Yep.
Great
Thank
game.
you, Scatter.
Thanks,
Yep.
bro.
Bye.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, get ready.